everyone, welcome back to another Lonestar Speed video. I'm Kyle. Today we're going to be installing something on my 98 GMC Sierra. So what we're going to be installing today is the rear tailgate light bar that I have. If you see my other video, you can see that some of the LED lights are going out on it. So I ordered one. The one I ordered is a 60-inch trip light LED tailgate brake light with a 2-year warranty. This one's come highly recommended, so I went ahead and bought it. It was about 90 bucks on Amazon, and so it's going to replace the one that I have right here under the tailgate of the truck. I'm going to go ahead and show you so you can see what the old one looks like. So as you can see, the old one has one row of LED lights and they're all red, and it just half blinks for the blinkers. So the new one is a little bit different. I'll wait to show you that. Let's get started on the install. First things first is going to be to remove the tailgate. You got two guide wires here. You just lift up like a little keyhole. This one over here has a safety tab. Right off. You lift, and that's it. Go ahead and just lay it in the bed of the truck. As you can see, the old light bar here, the tint is coming off of it. It's about 4 years old. First things first, if you come under here, find where it plugs in. So now that I got the wiring harness hanging on this light bar, you have reverse lights at this little white wire, and it runs up and meets the tail light up here. So we're gonna have to go ahead and take that off. It's just 2 Phillips screws. I'm gonna have to do this on the new light as well. Comes right out. Just go ahead and unplug the tail light. So as you can see, that white wire comes up right here and it's clicked into the green wire on the wiring harness, which is the reverse light. Just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this white wire just underneath that clip just in case. And now it'll pull right out. Now we're just going to start carefully rolling this up. Pull the wiring harness through, just like that, it's off. So on the first one I got, these are the little pieces that stuck and that light bar just clicks into them. Now I'm going to have to pull those off. So I'm just going to pull the first couple off. You don't need to see it 5 times. Take a paint scraper, and without pushing against the paint, just ever so slightly push, and they come right off. Alright, now it came right off. Next step, we're to clean this area right here so the new adhesive would stick. Adam's waterless wash, a microfiber towel. Just go ahead and spray it down. Make sure you get all the way to the edges. Give this plenty of time to air dry before you try to stick the new light bar on. As you can see, pretty nasty. Next step would be to open the new light bar. This is how it ships inside of a bigger box. One end says do not open. The other end says open here. I'm assuming they do that for a reason. Go ahead and open it. Comes in a nice tube. Some instructions. Some wiring clips. Some more instructions. That's it. Nope. One more thing down in there. wiring harness. I'm gonna go ahead and read the instructions and I'll come right back to you. Okay, so this is everything that comes in the package. You got some wiring clips. You got mounting hardware. I'm assuming that's if you wanted to screw it into the truck or if you're doing it on a trailer or something like that. Some adhesion promoter or booster. An extra wiring harness. That's if this 4-pin harness does not work. If you have a 7-pin or 5-pin on your truck or trailer. The light bar. And there's a surprise, as you can see. This one has 3 rows of LEDs instead of one solid big row. So it gives a nice even glow. I don't know if I said it already, but this light bar is made by OPT7, red line tailgate. They make it with amber turn signals and red turn signals. I got the amber one because my truck doesn't have any amber on it. Thought it'd be a little different. There's the instructions. I'll look over them a little more. Okay, so let's get going. The first thing you want to do is plug it in. So my plug just happens to be right here. You can go ahead and plug it in. And this truck already has the trailer wire harness that plugs in between the harness from each tail light. So you can get this one down here for trailers. Then I'm just plugging into that on the inside that was open. So let's go ahead and test it. So, this tail light. Go ahead and show you in the dark. This tail light. So the bottom row LED looks like it lights up. There's the brake light. It's a little brighter. It's the same row. There's the flashers. Flashers. They start in the middle and go out. So now I'm going to take the reverse light. Go ahead and see if I can get this to run up inside the light. Be right back. I'm going to stick one of these palm cams down inside the light. See it right here? I don't know if y'all can see that. See that? Go ahead and grab the wire. Voila, there's the wire. So now I'm going to take one of these that are supplied, just a little wire splice. Put one wire in here, the other wire in here. So one of those wires is going to be the green wire, and the other wire is going to be the white for the reverse light. Then you're going to go ahead and take some wide pliers like these. You're going to push down this metal spike that's going to penetrate through the insulation on each wire. Hit the conductor inside and make a good connection. And lock this over. If you want to, you can electrical tape it and make sure it keeps a little water out. So let's try it. And make sure you push the first wire all the way to the back of this. Like so. Hope this wire is thick enough. I'm just going to slide it in, get it in its groove. Push that back all the way. White wire. We're in. Take the pliers. I don't know if y'all can see it because of my hand, but I gotta hold it. Scrunch. Get nice and tight. Check your connection. Cool. Close it up. Go ahead and snip off this little pigtail. Let's try the reverse. Go ahead and turn the hazards on, make sure that's actually what the top bar is the turn signals. So yeah, to answer your question, if you had it, the bottom row is brake light and tail light, red. Middle row is reverse white, and the top is amber or red if you get the other one for turn signals. So now, I'll go ahead and unplug this harness and run it the proper way that it will be, and then I'll go ahead and get ready to stick this on. So now that I've checked the functionality of the light bar when it's plugged in, I've reran the wires close to where they're going to be. I have to get under there and zip tie some, but checked it twice, make sure it works perfectly. I'm sure it's a Chinese made product. If it's not, I mean, things go bad. Machines build things now these days. So what we're going to do is kind of line up with the adhesive on still, that red strip, and kind of line up where we think we want it. I have the old line from the old light bar, so I have a head start. We'll also make sure left to right. Mine will be somewhere like that. You want to make sure you're high enough above your bumper here. That way you can actually see the brake light and all the other lights. But you don't want to be too high up here, because then the lip on the tailgate will cover it up and or crack it when you lower your tailgate. So you should be right in the middle. Be safe. And then you want to make sure you know what level looks like before you peel it off and stick it forever. Okay? So now we're going to take the adhesion booster that came with. So far I've been very impressed with this light bar. On top of the LEDs, it's not like a plastic, it's like a glue. It's like a sticky adhesive or something like that to hold all the LEDs in. I was expecting them to be able to touch all the bulbs, but you can't. So that was a surprise. So take the adhesion booster wipe. Just go ahead and wipe all this. I'm assuming this is an alcohol wipe. That's what it smells like, at least. Flip it over. So even though I cleaned it, there's still more dirt. Okay. I'm going to wash my hands before I stick this on. Make sure everything's out of the way. Go ahead and you're going to peel this red adhesive strip up. Make sure you're only peeling off the backing, not the actual adhesive. There you go. And this is 3M adhesive, by the way. Good stuff. I would recommend using the bolts that it comes with, the brackets, unless you're putting it on a trailer or something like that that gets a lot of dirt and stuff behind it. I'm very good about keeping my truck clean, so I'm not too worried about it. And the other one only had 5 adhesive points and it stuck for over 3 years. This one has a full bar, so I'm not too worried about it. Fine. Remember, you're watching height and width. This stuff is very sticky, so I don't think you're going to get a second chance, and if you do, you're definitely not going to get a third. Feels like this light bar is aluminum. So what I'm doing is checking side to side first. I'm OCD about stuff like this. Height. Sticking one edge. Sticking the other. It says push every 12 to 15 LEDs for about 30 seconds. I'm just going to work my way down. I can already tell it's pretty stuck. Hold for a couple seconds. I don't want to push too hard on the light bulbs, just in case. And you can look down where it meets the truck and see if it's stuck or not. That's all I'm doing. So I got about 2 inches on that side, about 2 inches on this side, so looks good to me. Only other way to know is put the tailgate back on. Let's do that. Guy wires. The other one. A little easy to get 2 people, but I've done this before, so. There you go. Looks like I got a little too high on this side, but looks like it's okay. We turn on the tail lights. But yeah, looks good. So now I'm gonna do, put my tail light back in. Exact opposite of how I took it out. Clips first. Roll it in. Two Phillips screws. Done. I'm gonna clean up and show you the finished product. All right, that's what it looks like under the tailgate. Now I'll show you what it looks like on and working in the dark. Thank you for watching my light bar install video. If you have any other questions or have any other comments, drop them below. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Lonestar_speed. Leave any other video ideas that y'all want to see me do to my Gmc Sierra in the future. Thanks.